to the Ramblers Sports Network. We are live in the wheelhouse for another Lake Michigan Conference matchup. Kalkaska Blazers, Boyne City Ramblers. I'm Andy Bryant, alongside the famous Brew.
Yeah.
This is going to be a good one here tonight. What do you think, Brew?
I'm excited. Anytime we can play at home in front of the home crowd, it's going to be a good night. And
we just found out we're doing the Ramblers Sports Network about 4 hours ago. So
yeah, pretty much jumped off the plane, came right to the set.
That's right. We have a very, very busy schedule, and we didn't realize we'd be here tonight, so this is like a bonus material for you. Well, I'm excited because this is going to be a good game here in the wheelhouse for Boyne City to keep it rolling. Right now, Boyne City's got a good thing going right now with their ability to push and keep everything going. And Kalkaska is going to be, not the biggest challenge, but it's going to be a challenge for the Ramblers to make sure they're not overlooking anybody.
Yeah, again, hey, when a team comes in like this, they have a chance to play spoiler. And just like that, they're giving all their effort.
I was just talking about that with some of the coaches, and every team comes into the wheelhouse looking to play spoiler. They want to ruin this run that Boyne City's got going right now.
Well, I say, with that field house out there, everybody wants to spoil Boyne University's game.
That's right. Well, let's take a look at the keys to the game here when we get a chance. But yeah, this is going to be a good one. Kalkaska, you can't overlook them. They're a big, solid team. They are physical. We're looking at them warming up right now, and they are a big physical team. And Kalkaska always brings the physicality. Well, let's take a look at the keys to victory here tonight for the Ramblers. First and foremost, they have to keep practicing the way they've been practicing right now has been phenomenal. I talked to Coach Calcaterra. He said they're practicing awesome, and they got to play that way. He said if they play tonight like they practiced yesterday, this is going to be a fun game. Second thing they got to work on is to keep the hot shooting going. They have got to keep firing on all cylinders and making those shots, and that's been great for the Ramblers so far this season. Next thing is they have to minimize the turnovers. One thing that most teams need to win is to minimize those turnovers. The more you turn the ball over, the less chances you get to score, less chances you get to win. And the last one, make sure they do not overlook anybody, right? Anybody on the remaining schedule, they cannot overlook them. Obviously, they got that big Traverse City matchup coming up next week in Traverse City. That is going to be a hot one. But they can't overlook can't overlook any of these teams getting ready to go. So Kalkaska is coming in trying to be the spoiler. You got Charlevoix coming in Friday. They're always going to try to come in and be the spoiler. So this is a good matchup for Boyne City to stay focused.
And at this time of the end of the year, the tournament's coming soon. You want to approach each one of these games like your life's on the line.
That's right, and you're always working on something, right? Yep. Whether you're working on plays out of a timeout or something like that, but you're always working on something because you are getting ready for that the districts. Yep. This is gonna be a great one. Well, let's take it over to the starting lineup here, Brew. You got the starting lineups?
Yeah, I do. Okay. Starting for Kalkaska, number 2, Thorsten Boy.
Wait a minute. We got national anthem first. That's right. Let's shut our lights off here. And
hey, when the boss talks, I jump, so I was ready to go.
You're ready for those starting lineups. Let's take a look. See here. I think they got those records flipped there. Boyne City is 15-2, and Kalkaska is 5-10.
Boy, don't be jinxing us this year.
Yeah, that's shocked me there for a second. It was a nice job by Timothy March right there. all you viewers at home watching, you get that great lineup going all the way down the players during the national anthem. That is Timothy March with the steady walk.
That kid's everywhere.
With the wireless cam, the steady walk down there to give you that shot.
All right. Here we go, Andy. Starting lineups for the Kalkaska High School varsity boys basketball team. Number 2, Thorsten Boy. Number 3, the senior Cooper Swikowski. Number 20, Landon Hart. Number 22, Tim Anderson. And lastly, number 24, Brad Elkins. And Andy, as I look at the roster here, it looks like Kalkaska starting all seniors tonight. So.
Yep, they got some size and some experience, much like Boyne City.
Yeah, absolutely. And starting for the home team, Boyne City Ramblers, number 2, senior Jack Neer. Number 3, senior Jacob Johnson. Number 4, senior Mason Wilcox. Number 13, coach's son, Alex Calcaterra. And number 14, Gavin Hewitt.
Well, my basketball juices are flowing, Brew. I don't know if you saw me here during the JV game. I got to talk to Maury Tompkins. I don't know if you know Maury Tompkins. Maury Tompkins and I coached varsity girls basketball back long time ago. And he has since retired and enjoying retirement, and got to sit and talk with him, and man, it just brings back all those memories of all those moments that you had coaching, and frustrations and funny times, and that's great. It was good to talk to Mo. He's been a great mentor for me as I showed up in Boyne here and got me into the coaching ranks.
I see it was a good conversation. I didn't even get a word with you pregame, so I knew he was important.
We were, yeah. Priorities there, Brew. Kalkaska controls the tip, but Alex ran that one down and got it to Jack Neer.
Great job by coach's son, Calcaterra, to the quarterback for 2. Boy, it is loud in here.
It is.
Tuesday night.
Oh, man, nice little move down there. That was Anderson. That was too easy. The help didn't come, or the help flew by.
It was a great pass. Kalkaska had a great offensive strategy right there and moved the ball really good to Anderson, and he had a nice, easy layup.
Good pass there by Mason Wilcox down to Jacob Johnson. He's just got to take that one up. The more you think about it, the more chance you have the ball down there for them to tie up or to travel. Tom Johnson calls a travel on that one.
It was a nice move by Jacob again down low. He had good position. Looks like they call him for a travel.
They called him for a travel,
They were in my way up. So he did shuffle his feet just a little. Student section in the bench is loud tonight.
Kalkaska being real deliberate on what they want to get. And they want to get it down into Anderson. He kicks it out to Hart. Hart goes in, and they're going to call a travel on that one.
I was going to say, it looked like when they bumped bodies, he shuffled his feet a little bit. And
well, it's all going to be about ball control and knowing where your feet are, because there's going to be contact a lot tonight already. It's only 2-2, and there's been 2 travel calls basically just on that physicality of people bumping into each other. Ah, there you see it. Happy Valentine's Day, Brew.
Hey, thank you.
Just saw my lovely wife walk by, and this is kind of our Valentine's date right here. Great pass down to Elkins.
Boy, great pass. Elkins did a great job getting his body squared up to the hoop. He turned around when he caught that ball. Kalkaska 4, Boyne City 2.
Good cut by Jack Neer. Good find by Jacob Johnson. They just didn't think. He just slipped off that. They thought he was going to screen away. He just slipped right down, dove down the paint.
And as many times as we talk about squaring your body to the hoop, look at that. Jack Neer flies in backwards, puts a little English off the hoop.
I don't think I've ever seen him square up to the hoop.
He's got a natural ability, though, to make that. Great steal by Jacob Johnson. Boyne City basketball going back down the side.
Well, that was a great job by Jacob Johnson taking on that cutter, Tim Anderson.
Oh, great move by Alex Calcaterra, the Euro step.
Just like that, turned out into points.
Hey, good defense leads a good offense. Another tip. Let's go.
Here. This could be something here. Good job by Anderson to prevent the dunk.
I'm wondering if Alex had flashbacks from a few years ago being there.
Be real careful with where your body's at. Yep. Boy with the 3.
That was a nice look. Boy, he created some space and
Boy, that was a
stepped
great
back.
shot.
Yeah,
Huh?
it was. He did a step back and drained it. Boy, that was a nice shot. I got you now.
You're a little slow on the uptake there. Here's a good look at Mason Wilcox. And I got to say, while we have a break in the action, Mason Wilcox, what a phenomenal season he's having. And you know, probably not leading scoring and leading all that stuff, but I think he's the motor that drives this team. And I mean that by saying if you have some sluggish nights, if some of the other players are off and not shooting well, his motor is always going. He's always forcing it and pushing the ball up. So every team has got to have something like that, right, to keep somebody going.
Yeah, and you know, Mason does everything. You know, like you said, every time I see Coach post the stats on Twitter, he puts up there, and Mason's always leading the team in assists and a lot of nights scoring too, him and Alex. So, again, having an outstanding season.
He is.
First quarter is brought to you by the Beaver Island Boat Company.
Oh,
The
hey,
Beaver Island Boat Company is a premier ferry service providing passage to and from Beaver Island, which is located 32 miles away from the shore in the middle of Lake Michigan. Let us ferry you away to your Beaver Island adventure.
Jack Neer missed that 3, knew he missed it, and
Nice.
there's a great job by Gavin Hewitt getting down, taking that layup away from Landon Hart.
That was great. Great defense, man. Gavin got in there, got all ball, caused the ball to go out of bounds, get the defense set back up here. He did it cleanly, too. No foul. Actually, no team fouls for either team. So
Yeah, this is
interesting.
With all the contact with this officiating crew, they're going to let him play here. Boy misses that 3.
Utumbo going up big for the board.
Hugh Tumbo took a seat on that one. He might have got fouled on that one, but there's Wilcox for 3.
And there it is.
And he got it.
Just like you called, Andy. One of the best shooters around.
Smooth stroke, Mason Wilcox. Kowski gets it down into Elkins. That one tapped out, and Elkins, look at the shoulders on Elkins right there, Brew.
Yeah, he's a big
He's
kid.
a solid kid. They got some size in here. Not real tall, but like they
Not
can
tall,
move,
but
move some
athletic
people.
bodies. Yeah, absolutely.
Boy, with the fade away.
Boy is.
Boy!
He looks like he's got some skills on the basketball
He
court.
does. Nice fade away there. Jacob Johnson out to Wilcox. Look at the defense picked up a little bit for Kalkaska.
Nice take.
But oh man!
Wow, and one.
Not enough.
Boy, I don't know how he even got through there.
Oh, Mason Wilcox. I mean, they started to really up the pressure on defense, and man, he is. I'll say it every game. He's quicker than you think.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Look at this.
His first step is.
Crossover, the help comes, reach on the arm, all sorts of challenging, and he gets it off and gets the bucket. What a great maneuver.
And you know, I'll say it again. I love watching kids finish with the left hand. He's on the right. He's on the left side of the backboard. Finish with the left hand. That's the general rule. But a lot of kids can't do it as naturally as number 4 can.
And it's fast. Well, he completes the three-point play, and that's Boy's first foul. That's the first foul of the game. Oh, that was a close one there. It's a good matchup here with Boy and Wilcox.
I tell you what, Boy exerts so much energy dribbling the ball. I'm tired just watching him.
Yeah. Oh, man. Good take by Skwakowski. That's going to be a foul on Calcaterra on the arm. Good thing he did right there is Skwakowski extended that ball out so you could really see that foul.
Yep. And Alex is a smart player. He usually doesn't get too many fouls. So.
Well, it's kind of like that, you know, once you put that ball out there, you extend that ball out there, if you're going for a layup, man, everybody wants to go at it. So
there's a lot of arm to hit.
Yeah, there's a lot of arm to hit. You just put the ball out there, they go after it.
Hey, Andy, while we're shooting free throws, I'd like to say hi to my family back home. My boys tuning in tonight, so I see.
Oh, the boys.
Hey,
all
where's
right.
your sons tonight? I see one. I see Ames is in the crowd. Where's
James over here with Mom, and then Drew was over there in the student section up on Valentine's Day with his girly friend.
I see it, Andy.
Yeah, you can see him right up there. Yeah,
I did too.
Right up there.
Uh-oh. He's busted.
Oh, no, we know all about it. Debbie Chu tweeting in early, all right. Our good luck charm, Debbie Chu. Missed by Calcaterra, rebound Blazers, and here they come. They're trying to get it into Anderson. He's got some good moves here. He's got some square shoulders too. There's a nice
take by Wilcox.
Wilcox, and he's gone.
You could see Anderson was sizing up. He was going to try something special, and Wilcox was there, sneaky as he is, and took it right away.
Yeah, they were trying to get it into him. That was a design play to get it down into him.
Looks like Ryan Spate and Chaz Stonick going to check in on the whistle for the Ramblers.
Mutombo loses that one. Camden Moore comes up with a steal, and Camden Moore oh man, that one, Mutombo didn't have his eyes on the ball. That one went right by his head. Air ball by Spikoski. And here go the Ramblers. Jack Neer, nice dish out to Johnson. Johnson's got to keep that ball high. He's trying to put it on the floor a little too much. Just keep it high and score.
Number 12 in for Kalkaska, Camden Moore, and number 0, Mustafa Boru.
Boru into the game.
I like that name.
Been wanting to say that name all night.
Yes, sir.
Good defense there.
Well, he's aggressive, but he's in the paint. You got to be 3 seconds down there. Oh,
well, they're going to call a double dribble on that one.
We'll take that.
And he did get, it looked like he got it knocked around, but
yeah.
they're doing it at the last 2 possessions. They got a good concerted effort to try to get it down in here. Let's take a look at it right here.
He sure did.
Yeah, you see here, he touched it with his hand. Good job in the truck. You can see he touched it with his hand, he picked it up, and then he went to dribble again. So pretty obvious call. Turnover, Boyne City.
Boy, Boyne City's got to cut down on those turnovers.
That's right. That was one of the keys here. Devin Hayden. Devin Hayden will be home Friday to watch the game in the wheelhouse. Live in person, Devin Hayden.
Hey,
ladies
Coach,
and gentlemen.
We're having youth camps for baseball on Saturday. If you'd love to join us, we'll
That's
be
right.
in the field house all day.
That's right. I got to sign up, don't I? I got to get in there and sign that up.
Well, it's youth, Andy.
We've been kind of busy. Not me, my kids. Got to get the boys signed up.
Hey, but if you want to come down, we'll help you.
I'll come
get
out.
yours.
I'm sure you're gonna have pizza or something there, right?
Absolutely, and there's got to be a slow pitch league around here dying for your skills.
Last time I played baseball, I think was in 5th grade. So. Camden Moore thought about the 3. Schaub. Oh man, Schaub wasn't looking for that
No,
one.
he was not.
Wilcox, you're not going to catch him.
Boy, he's so pretty on the finish.
Not going to catch him. That's one thing that we got a lot of fast kids, especially in the youth program. We got a lot of fast kids, but the thing we're trying to work with them, maybe we should have Mason teach it. You got to be able to finish at the rim.
Nice job by Ryan Spate. Look at the hustle play.
That's what he's in there for.
Gets the ball down low to Mutombo for 2. Nice team basketball by Boyne City to get the ball up court very quickly. Take an 18-9 lead with 49 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
You can see everybody now settling into their roles. No one's trying to be the star. Everybody just trying to do their job, and that's what makes a team successful. That was a great cut.
Nice pump fake, Andy. Oh, he got him on the pump fake. He did, too.
Bonus points for the Brew pump fake.
That was a great take by number 24, Brad Elkins.
Boyne City going to hold for the last shot here in the first, up by 7. And there's a foul on Boru with the reach. And that's Tom Johnson explaining it to him. When you reach across the guy's chest, that's going to be a foul.
And quite far. Hey, when you're out that far away from the basket, you're kind of on center stage or under the spotlight.
Nothing else going on but you.
It's pretty easy to make that call.
Mason Wilson checking in. The other thing is, Mason Wilcox did a great job there. Anytime you see somebody start to reach, you accelerate, and it's a bigger collision. It's an easy foul call. Look at that, ball handling.
Way to create some space.
Oh, we got everything but the bucket. Great job by Mason Wilcox. And he blocks the pass to boot.
I was glad they didn't call offensive. It looked like he, on the crossover, did a little push-off with his arm.
Behind his back. Oh, man. That's the end of your first quarter. Boyne City up by 7, 18-11. Let's take a look at some first quarter highlights here. One of my new favorite things that the guys in the truck have cooked up for us is these package deals here, Brew.
Yep.
Jacob Johnson, look at that pass. Look at it, not square at all. I don't think he can make it if he's square. That kid has got so much English on that shot. Jack Neer with a great slashing layup. There goes Alex Calcaterra. There was a lot of these all kind of look the same when they just run out. And look at that. They thought they had the paint covered, didn't they?
They did, too.
He just has that great kind of sidestep to make sure he doesn't get a charge and also convert on the layup. Here's another one. Skip pass over to Wilcox. Wide open three.
Great pass by
knocks it down.
Great pass by Alex, finding Mason on the other side wide open like that. Great job by the Ramblers. Great first quarter.
Great job in the truck. Ben Harmeling.
Very few fouls in the first quarter. And it looked like a very physical quarter. I mean, guys were, banging pretty good down here. And refs, like you said, Andy, are letting them play a little bit.
Yeah, this crew right here, this is a veteran crew that they're going to let the kids play. They're not going to let it get out of hand, but it's going to be physical. Boyne City and Kalkaska always physical, so they're just keeping an eye on it. And it's been a great game so far. Good call by the officials in the first quarter.
And Boyne City, I see, starts the second quarter, leaving the same guys in with the end of the first. We got Ryan Spate, Mason Wilson, Mason Wilcox, Alex Calcaterra, and Chaz Stonick.
Mason Wilson getting some early minutes here.
I like to see that. Mason's a great kid. He works hard in practice. He really does have a beautiful jump shot. He's got range too, Andy.
Speaking of beautiful jump shot, Alex Calcaterra knocks down a three.
Speaking of range, there it is. Kudos to the Ramblers on their last game there. Well, I see in the paper they shot 70% against Harbor Springs the other night.
They did.
Talking with Coach, they didn't rebound well and did a few other things that he wasn't happy about, but they did shoot well.
Shooting. Take a look at here. All that attention that Mason Wilcox is drawing as those, because they know he's a dribbler, slasher. They all went to him and left Alex wide open for three-pointer. Another steal,
Another steal by the Ramblers.
Chaz Stonick going into trouble right there. Again, they close off that paint fairly well, Kalkaska does, with the body of Elkins in there. He's hard to get by.
And it's tough because, like we've talked about numerous times, I'd like to see Chaz put the ball on the floor and go to the hoop. Unfortunately, he ran into a wall of Blazers.
Yeah,
another tip pass. Oh, we almost got it.
Nice strong move there by Hart, and Hart sticking with it. Another big body right there. Good job by Landon Hart.
Yeah, Landon Hart, a senior, goes up strong for the Blazers. Makes it 21-13 with 6:30 to go in the second quarter.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Mason Wilcox.
Yes, sir.
Razzle dazzle, huh?
Man, I tell you.
Yes. How does he get that off?
Oh, look
Boru.
at that.
Oh, Boru almost had the answer.
Yeah, a couple plays right there. Reminded me like they had a girls' ball out here, the way they're palming that thing and holding it on their body. Another three-pointer for the Ramblers.
For Wilcox.
Wow.
He's not going to be too happy about that one because that was a bank. I don't think he called it.
Timeout Blazers, excuse me. 26-13.
Playing Portland here.
Yes, we are.
Let's take a look here at this razzle dazzle here. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah.
Hey, can you roll it back a little bit? Roll it back a little bit. What makes this right here?
Hop step.
Watch the hop step right here. Now watch. Watch here. Keep rolling it. And freeze it right there. Freeze it right there. This right here. This little Michael Jordan-esque, huh? I mean, that's all for balance. Trying to move your body, your upper body, all doing it with your lower body, and that is a beautiful thing right there.
Man,
that is.
He's having a great first half.
Needs to be on a poster. Nice job in the truck. That is a fantastic replay. Way to work it. Man, that's some skill right there, Mason Wilcox. Again, he's the motor, I believe, that keeps the energy up. We're not shooting well. If we are shooting well, he keeps that pedal down on the floor, and it is go, go, go.
He's a special player.
Jaden Elger now in the game for the Ramblers. You can see Coach Calcaterra sprinkling in a lot of different players early here.
Jack Neer, number 2, back in, the quarterback for the Ramblers.
Different combinations going on here. This is good.
Well, nice thing is Ramblers have a 13-point lead right now with 5:57 to go in the second quarter. So a little lead like that, get some guys in, build some camaraderie.
Skokoski with a miss right there. That looked real good until he just missed the bucket. But
great job boxing out by the Ramblers.
Jaden Elger for 3. Ho-ho! Elger for 3. And usually that's what happens, Brew, when Boyne City's rolling like this. It's usually an unconventional player knocking down a three like Jaden Alger that just kind of lights the fire that everything's working.
Yeah, and then Kalkaska, Cooper Swakowski answers right back for the Blazers with a three of their own, 29-16, Boyne City.
Yeah, Swakowski's got a great-looking little shot. And here goes Hutumbo. That one's going to be Kalkaska ball.
We have number 22 for Kalkaska checking in, Tim Anderson, and number 33, Braden Roaring. Anderson's a force, so him coming back into the game, they're probably going to go right down to him.
Yeah, they're going to try to get it into him, I'm sure. But they also have Elkins in there, too, who can also move some bodies. Right now they're trying to look down into Elkins. You know Anderson will.
And Kalkaska has some nice players, I tell you. I mean, you still have number 2 out on the wing, Thorsten Boy. You know, he's got a nice shot.
That was a great little high-low with Anderson
There's a body
and Elkins.
foul. Good job.
Anderson getting the ball and being a post player himself. When he got that ball off the top of the key, I knew he was going down to Elkins, because when you get a post player up on top and the post player is down on the block asking for it, you know he's going to give it to him, right?
Yep. Hey,
It's those little pesky guards that don't get it to the post, you know?
Right, exactly. I see on the fast break right there, Alex Calcaterra taking the ball back. They had a foul right away, so looks like they were not going to allow the fast break for Boyne City.
Well, they don't want anything to get them fired up any more than they are, so.
Yeah, one dunk right now might, turn the momentum pretty hard. So. And there's a little history here between the Ramblers and Kalkaska and the Dunks, and so we got to watch it close. Cooper Swakowski calls out the play for the Blazers. Great job, great rebound by number 2, the quarterback.
And he's going to push up to Calcaterra, who jump stops right there. Smart play.
There's a reach.
They're closing off the paint real well.
Yeah, they are. Nice team movement, nice team basketball movement. Gets the ball to Calcaterra. Spate near fighting for the rebound, and that's going to stay Boyne City basketball, Andy.
Well, Anderson is doing all he can down there, but he's got Jack Neer on the underside. He's got Ryan Spade on the top side, and that's a tough rebound to get. And that one just goes out of bounds to the Ramblers.
And I tell you what, as many times I watch Jack Neer play, I love watching that kid work for the rebounds.
Yep.
Man, he, not the size of the dog in the fight, size of the fight in the dog. I say it all the time, and that kid has muscle, heart, energy. He has it all, complete package. If he would have nailed that, how would he added?
That would have been perfect. Led right into it. You would have had the Broadcaster of the Year nomination.
I see Jagger Peck into the ball game for the Ramblers, number 11.
Yeah, we like Jagger Peck and his quickness when he comes into play here. Let's see if he can show some of that speed. And here's a gift for Calcaterra. And he was trying to do that step over, and he ran into Anderson. That's a big body.
He got his feet tangled up there with a couple Blazers.
Good sportsmanship there with Anderson helping him up.
Like to see that.
Take a look. That was just a gift. Anderson just dribbled it off his foot right into. And watch, he's going to try to split that seam right here. And Anderson closed that door quickly.
It's tough. I mean, he took it right on 3 guys, or 2 guys roughly, and the take by Alex. Way to be physical. Boyne City inbounds the ball.
There's a great cut. That's a design play for Jack Neer, and he's going to get fouled.
Acrobatic shot, but he got enough contact, got the shot off. He'll be shooting free throws.
I don't think his shoulders were square either.
No, he was not. We got to talk after the game about that. Although, if he's drawing the contact and getting to the line, I mean.
He squares his shoulders when he knocks down threes.
Yes, he does.
But when he gets in the paint, it is a fun thing to watch.
He's like Gumby, man. He's an elasticity man.
Yeah.
You remember that show?
Yeah, I do remember that show. That kind of ages us a little bit, but
it does.
We'll take it.
Jacob Johnson, number 3, into the ball game.
Jaden Alger coming out. Good minutes for Jaden Alger. He's huffing and puffing. That's what you want. Get in there and work your tail off and come out.
Look at the bench all sitting the same, Andy. Here we go.
They're doing a good job getting the bench into it. And it's a team effort here tonight for the Ramblers. Here comes Kalkaska. He's going to go all the way, and Jack's going to foul him on that one.
And Jack wanted to jump ball, and I'll be honest, he might be right.
I don't know. It was a little too much of a grab. Turn the body. They're going to call that foul on Jack Neer.
Number 20, Landon Hart, checking in for the Blazers.
Well, they called it on the floor. Kalkaska ball here. They're going to try to get it all the way over to Boy here. If you look, he just missed the timing there, and that's going to be a foul on Jagger Peck. He gambled a little late.
He did.
A little late. You could have seen that play coming. They did not get the ball to Boy in time. Otherwise, that would have been a three-point attempt. Take a look. You can see him coming all the way around here. And they just got it to him late. Jagger thought he could pick it off and got a mouthful of shoulder.
Yes, he did.
Anderson for three. Off the mark.
I would like to see somebody yelling shot right there. Jagger never knew to even box this guy out. Nobody yelled shot. Oh,
yeah.
that was an interesting call right there.
That was. Anderson leaned into it there with the elbow and just slipped. He ran into a wall. First foul on Anderson.
That was a good stiff arm, man. He ran into a wall, though.
He did. Crumbled.
Jagger Peck coming out. Looks like Mason Wilcox back in.
Swikoski is working his tail off on Hewitt. Hewitt misses the jumper.
That was a good take,
Anderson
though.
with the rebound.
Great take by Hewitt. He got by his defender and had a nice little jump shot. Unfortunately, it didn't fall. Coach Calcaterra stepping up for the Ramblers, really coaching right now.
He's calling out the plays. He knows these guys he's well scouted, knows all their plays, and calling them out for the boys if he sees them. Into Anderson. He's got a little mismatch here on Cutumbo. Misses the long jumper. I would have liked to see Anderson try to back him down.
Yep.
Here go the Ramblers.
Oh, travel?
And they're going to call a travel on that, I think.
Yeah, it looked like he shuffled his feet, but he might have got contact.
Call a foul.
All right.
Again, Jacob Johnson just trying to do too much. Just keep that ball high. I know you're a little far out there, but right now he gets it here. Just keep it high. He's trying to do that, and he just got a whole arm got hammered.
Anderson flew in there for a piggyback ride.
I tell you, you were calling Jack Neer Gumby. I'm going to call Tim Anderson Gumby. His body has been all over the place tonight in all sorts of different positions.
Yes, it was.
I love it. The man is selling out.
Hey, it's game night.
It is. If you're going to upset Boyne City, you got to sell out, and he's doing that here tonight.
Got to lay it all on the line. Johnson hits the first free throw. Puts Boyne City up 32-16 with 1:49 to go in the second quarter.
You can see his sister is in the crowd, Sarah Johnson here.
Yeah, it's the first time we've seen Sarah here in a while, so nice to see her back in college. Jacob Johnson hits the second. Hey, Andy, the second quarter is brought to you by the law offices of Robert Banner. Law offices of Robert Banner, serving Boyne City and Northwest Michigan since 1991.
Oh, great pass in there. Chase Banco.
Chase Banco early into the game.
Wow, and Gavin Hewitt getting the roller.
Cutumbo looking flashy down there. Way to use the backboard. You can really hear Boyne City defense right now, communicating very well. Everybody's talking. I really hear Jacob Johnson doing a great job down low. And just like that, he picks up the loose ball up to Alex, to Wilcox. Wilcox with another great move. Wow. Who is that kid?
Wow, that looked like breaking ankles out there. Now, if I tried that move, I'd be breaking my ankles. That was a plant your foot, and you're going right. No, whoop, going left. Man.
Oh, man.
Ooh, getting a little bit of
making all these noises over
here.
Just
wow. Boy misses the three, and that's just a frustrating possession for Kalkaska. Oh, look at this. Johnson off the bobble, gets it to Cutumbo.
Great job.
Gavin Hewitt knocks down a three.
And that was great again. Great team basketball. Jacob Johnson, down there fighting for the rebound, throws it out to wide open Gavin Hewitt. Cutumbo buries it.
Things going his way. Here's Banco down low. Big body down in there. Love to see him get more touches down there with that big body. He's just being a screener right now.
He's the only guy on the court with a beard out there, ain't he?
He is.
Nice take.
Oh, man.
Nice take by Landon Hart. Boyne City rebounds.
Wilcox.
Oh, Andy, he is stroking it tonight.
What a smooth jumper.
Just like that at
Mason
halftime.
Wilcox.
Boyne City 42, Kalkaska 18.
It's getting out of hand real quick. And let's take a look at the first half highlights. And got everybody involved here, Brew.
We did.
Boyne City doing a great job of team basketball. You saw a lot of different rotations here by Coach Calcaterra. Here's Mason Wilcox. Drawing all sorts of attention, back out to Calcaterra, knocks down that three. And that again is set up by Mason Wilcox and all his attention. Here he goes again. This one, I still cannot believe. This one needs to be made into a poster that we could put up here.
The way he
in
brought
the
that
Rambler
ball
room.
around the defender.
I thought he had no chance. He had that ball on the left side of the rim and brought that back around.
It was pretty.
Yeah, I'd pull about 3 muscles trying that, huh?
I don't even know. Do we have 3 muscles?
I don't think I have 3 muscles left. But Mason Wilcox here, another one. That one was a bank shot.
I tell you what, I love watching Rambler basketball when Mason's on. I mean, he's burying everything.
It is smooth, isn't it?
Our team is a lot more efficient, a lot smoother.
Gavin Hewitt drawing attention, kicks it out to Jaden Alger. There's the unorthodox three that was unexpected, although you know he can knock those down very consistently. But weren't expecting it, you know. Blazers aren't, that's not in their scouting report. There's Gavin Hewitt. Hutumbo powering through a couple Blazers to get that layup.
And smiling.
And smiling about it. Thought it was pretty impressed himself.
Nothing the deluxe package doesn't like about himself.
And there's another turnover. Great passing. They pivot right along, and there's that right
His
and
move,
then left.
Man, you see how much space he created by that fake?
That is,
it was like 3 feet.
That is a. Watch this. You get it to Calcaterra. He doesn't even move. He just turns.
Watch.
Bang.
Right there, and then look at that. He never moved his feet. He had no chance of defending
He didn't
that.
know where he was going. I mean, you tell those kids in the youth program, you got to create space when you're doing this.
Man,
and
did he ever.
He creates a lot of space. Got to go somewhere with that dribble. You got to get away from the defense.
This is a bullet pass by Jack right there.
Here. Now this one was coming in hot. Jacob almost lost it. I thought this one was out of bounds over to Rex. And no, Jacob Johnson gets a hold of it, gets it to Hutumbo, and Gavin Hewitt, the wide open three, knocks it down. Fantastic job by all the Ramblers in the first half. And that
Another
was
hot shooting night by Boyne City.
Yeah.
They're stroking it.
That is a great night. Well, we're going to take you out to a commercial break. We'll be back with your second half after this. You're watching the Ramblers Sports Network.
Recently, we've had an increase in noncompliance issues with our student handbook rules. We have seen significant changes in student behavior.
Food zone, baby! You know that, player!
However, we may need to address the increase in our athletic trainer visits.
I'm an enforcer, baby! I enjoy 2 things in life. Enforcing the rules and jacking some fools! Woo! Each rule broken, I get weaker. So to keep my peak physical form, I lift instead of learn. I train year-round so I can deck these clowns. Woo!
Boyne City High School, this is Kelly. Yep, I'll send her right down.
For the cause of World War I, we can use this acronym. Mr. Herman's room. Certainly, Mrs. Reynolds. Who do you need?
2 weeks into this month, and this is his 13th offense. Add that to the 15th from last month, and it's clear that we're on a record-breaking trend. What do you have to say about that? I'm sorry, but I have no choice other than to follow the maximum handbook protocol for stealing school property. And by the way, I'm going to need that back.
And thank you, that was my presentation.
Elise, that was great. Lucas, you're up next.
What does that mean? I got it. Oh, that's what it is. Hey, Connor.
Like this area. No. Boyne City High School, this is Jen. I can get a message to Thurnis, thanks. Clausen, as fast as you can.
-2 plus.
I was told to bring this to Thurnis.
All right. Thurnis, up here. Paper. Please take this back to Jen. Thank you.
I need to find Klooster to get a copy of his curriculum map. You seen him?
Yeah, he's good at that stuff. Yeah, he keeps it on the Rubicon Atlas.
Shaka Khan what?
No, it's not Shaka Khan. It's the Rubicon Atlas.
Isn't that a sandwich? Spot it!
Hey, you gotta keep your feet apart!
And you're late on your foul line.
Yeah, so it's the Rubicon Atlas.
The beer I've got real nice Rubicon dry on Fridays. Don't
Really
they?
good Rubicon sandwich over
Yeah,
there.
extra horseradish.
You know, I love it. Yeah,
It slides right down.
Welcome back to the Ramblers Sports Network for second half action between Boyne City and Kalkaska. Well, the first half, let's take a look here at the numbers. look at the field goal percentage for Boyne City. Now, that's probably the biggest one right now, and that's a lot of layups right there, isn't it, Brew?
Look at this, though, Andy. 71% three-point shooter. Hey, 100 to 0. That's and then, rebound and turnovers, man. I thought, we were talking in the locker room with Coach a little bit here at halftime. He was complaining a little bit about the turnovers, but not as bad as here. So
right.
And clean that up. Good things are going to happen here for Boyne City.
And that's those turnovers a little high. Everything else looks real good. The free throws, 100%. We haven't shot that many free throws. Again, not many fouls in the game, so that stat looks a lot better than what it really is. But they're still on fire tonight. Boyne City's shooting well, and that's one of the keys to the game, and they're doing a job.
Well, when you're shooting that great a field goal percentage, you're shooting that great a free throw percentage, and you're shooting that great of three-point percentage, good things are going to happen.
Oh, yeah. It's hard to beat you.
We've said that a few times where, we almost don't want to go in at halftime.
Yeah. Well, let's see how they come out here in the third quarter. Good cut by Kalkaska. He kicks it back out to Wilcox. Nice little jumper right there,
yes,
and he's
sir.
Still feeling it.
Yes. Hey, and that was a great dribble drive. And we created a little space and got in it. Hey, Andy, I love it. Yes, Shelly, come on with it.
You're trying to make me laugh, aren't you, Shell? You got me. Hey, Andy. Great shot by Mason Wilcox, all created by that action. There's going to be a travel by Tim Anderson.
Hey, Shelly, this one's for you. Hey, Andy. That halftime was brought to you by Pat O'Brien and Associates. Pat O'Brien and Associates are the tested and trusted real estate professionals of the North. They strive to positively impact the marketplace in our communities. Pat O'Brien and Associates sell more than houses, Andy. They sell Boyne.
They sell Boyne. Wilcox, he knew that one was off, and he fouled it. Oh, my God. Oh, jeez.
I love the effort, the air, all of it. Like everybody's standing around watching, and then all of a sudden, here comes a white jersey just flying through the air.
Yeah, you knew he missed it right away. And there's Boy with a three that's a little long, and here goes Kalkaska, and I thought he was going to give that up to somebody, but nobody jumped him, so take it.
Just like that, Kalkaska with a great finish. 46-18, Boyne City.
Elkins missed that one. Here goes Jacob Johnson. And I'm pretty impressed with Cooper Swikoski here. He's a quick ball handler too.
Andy, correct me if I'm wrong. The girls had a game tonight, correct?
Yes, correct.
How is Morgan Demon in the stands right now?
They back already?
It must be, Andy.
Yeah.
Wow, we're only at halftime and the girls are back already? What's going on here?
I don't know. I'm confused as well.
I am too.
Swikoski with the steal.
Good job out to Boy.
And Boy
Great
for three.
shot. Wow.
You got to be careful getting him heating up.
I told Coach at halftime, I said, well, I like that boy. He look. I don't like that boy, but he looks like he's got a great shot. He's athletic. He's got some muscles, tone sticking out of his shirt, and hey, looks like a ball player.
Well, Kalkaska is athletic all around here. They very athletic five on the floor right now.
All right, Andy, I see three more girls, varsity girls, just walk in, so they are back.
They are back.
We need to get an update.
We got pizza and stuff over there too.
Yeah. All right, Andy, I just got the thumbs up. The ladies won.
Here we go.
The ladies won.
What was the score of the game? Ellie Wilcox, go ahead. What?
67-24.
67-24. All right, there was the report from Ellie Wilcox. They're home early.
Jacob Johnson with a great rebound, and Boyne City turns it over. Mason Wilson steals it back. Alex Kalkaska for three.
That one's good, right in front of the Rowdies.
Yes, sir. Alex Kalkaska's hit a few of those tonight.
Well, just enough to spread the wealth, you know what I'm saying? So you got Hewitt's hit one, Wilcox, you got Elger hitting one. So they're spreading the wealth again. The Boyne City, the teams normally that are successful are the ones you don't know who you have to shut down on any given night.
Who do you stop? If you don't know, you can't stop them. So it's going to make everybody spread out. It's going to open lanes.
Well, you can try. You can sell out and try to shut down Kalkaska or Wilcox or somebody like that, and then somebody else going to heat
Jack
up.
Neer hits 4 threes in your face.
That's right. It's just well-rounded. That's been Boyne City's tradition. They missed Drew Neer on a backdoor cut. Jacob Johnson, acrobatic. Oh, couldn't get that one to go, and Boy with the rebound, and here he comes. And that one just unforced error, out of bounds by Boy.
Third quarter is brought to you by Pike's Place Boarding. Pike's Place Boarding, minutes from the Petoskey Boyne area, offers a kennel environment every dog would love. Julie, the owner, takes great care to make sure you can enjoy your travels while she takes care of your dog. Give Pike's Place Boarding a like on Facebook.
I'm getting pizza from Sawyer Catterat, and
I better not.
I'm getting the report.
Good win tonight.
Getting the report that Sawyer Catterat had 6 points tonight.
Nice job, Sawyer.
Yep.
That's outstanding. No wonder why she's carrying the pizza.
Yeah. Looks like the girls had a fun night in Kalkaska. Big win, lots of playing time for everybody.
Oh, and Boy hits another one. I tell you, that kid can shoot.
He can.
Jacob Johnson gets the ball down low with a great move. Unfortunately, can't finish. Number 3, Cooper Swakowski with the rebound. Blazers ball going back down the side.
That's a good-looking move by Jacob Johnson. That's what he's been trying to do all night, putting that ball on the floor. That time he had some space and just couldn't get the bucket to fall. Boy, heating up. And a little short on that one.
I like his moves, though. I mean, I'm telling you, that kid looks like a ball player.
At this point, oh, gosh.
You could tell as soon as that let go, that was going in.
You got to watch that come right at us, and that adds to my point here. At this point in the game, 56-24, everything's working for Boyne City. I mean, Kalkaska's just got to go, hey, I'm trying everything I can. You know, go for broke here. There's Hart going in strong against Jacob Johnson, and that's going to be a foul on Jacob Johnson. Good aggressive move by Landon Hart.
It was. I think if you asked Jacob, he probably said, hey, I was set, but when you factor in the score like that, it was a good take.
The score does not matter with the calls, Bruce.
Well, sometimes it may play into if we're up, we may not get as many calls. Right. Landon Hart goes to the line and misses the first. Boyne City bringing in number 0, Chaz Stonick, 14, Hugh Tumbo, Gavin Hewitt, and number 2, the quarterback, Jack Neer. Checking out for the Ramblers, number 3, Jacob Johnson, number 4, Mason Wilcox, and number 13, coach's son, Alex Calcaterra. It's nice doing a call. Andy's over here filling his face. I got time.
Like that. Yeah, you got.
Hey, I just seen Coach Stefanski walk by with a whole pizza.
Yeah, they must have. Everybody got a pizza or something. I'm trying to fill my face. This is great.
I turned down that pizza because I knew we both couldn't eat at the same time.
Well, we could take turns. That's what Fritchie and I used to do.
Right.
Man, that one I thought was just a turnover, but Chaz Stonick reels that one in.
Boy, I'd love to see Cowboy get a breakaway dunk, Andy.
Drew Neer, open 3, missed it.
Way to hustle, Chaz. Way to hustle, Zero.
Chaz almost sneaks that one away from Swakowski, and here's Swakowski gets it down into Hart. Good
nice
position.
Move. Great job.
He had that inside seal the whole way down, just waiting for Swakowski to get down close enough to deliver the bullet.
Tim Anderson with the finish for the Blazers.
Hugh Tumbo and Anderson had a hand on that one.
Anderson did a great job defensively. And a great pass by Hugh Tumbo down to Chaz Stonick for 2.
That's how you beat those. Those guys will pack it in the paint. That's how you beat it. You got to have them pick one way or the other. If they don't draw you up, then you got to knock down the jumper. But if they come up on you, drop it down to the block. Good job by Hewitt to get it down to Stonick.
And I tell you, again, unselfish basketball wins ball games. Here he comes. Here comes the coach.
Koski, a lot of dribbling.
So, hey,
that one picked off by
we've got
Jack
Coach
Neer.
Stefanski with us. We're wondering how the heck did you guys get back and done and order pizza so fast?
Running clock will do that.
Oh, there we
they had
go.
a running
All right.
clock. That's what happened.
Boy, hey, 4-0 in January.
That's right.
Uh-oh, we won't talk about it.
The February,
or February, excuse me.
Undefeated so far.
So in the wrong month, Andy.
That's right.
I just don't want basketball season to end. So if it's January, we get to do this a lot more times.
Well, speaking of that, the running clock for the girls team, and the girls are trending up right now. They had a great upset win against Harbor Springs, and they are undefeated in February. And Coach Stefanski, he's calling this. This is like the rising of the Lady Ramblers. in February.
I'm super proud of the girls, super proud of the coaching staff. You know, I tell you, Andy, one of the most favorite things I enjoy doing is watching good girls basketball.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
Oh!
Was that he fouled him on the 3?
He fouled him on the 3.
Wow.
Bauru.
And that almost went down.
Bauru is going to shoot 3 free throws. And yeah, if anything, you take a look here, Bauru just corrals that one. Clearly a three-pointer, and Jagerpeck from behind. That's always tough to come from behind without hitting their arm on the shot. That clearly a foul. Oh. But yeah, the girls are trending upward right now, and that's good. Getting ready for district play, huh?
Yeah, that was a great, huge win over Harbor Springs this past week here. And if you didn't know, Andy and I were on the broadcast for 2 top 10 wins for the Ramblers, 1 for the boys against St. Francis, 1 for the girls against Harbor Springs. We are for hire, known as the 6th man. Bauru misses the free throw. Jaden Elger with the rebound. Jack Neer, the quarterback, up to Gavin Hewitt. Hugh Tumbo dribbles. Looks to kick over to Jagerpeck. Jaden Elger back to Jack Neer. Jack Neer drives. He puts up a little bunny short. Ryan Spate with the rebound. Out to Elger. Elger for 3. No good.
That one a little long for Elger. That was about the same spot he hit the other three-pointer.
The big fella for the Blazers, Chase Banco, number 55, down low getting the rebound.
I like Banco. I like to see him.
Great win, Coach.
Holly Levanway coming in. Everybody's spirits are up for the girls program.
Yeah, I can tell she's fired up. That was a hard high five right there by Coach Vanway.
Oh, travel. Bauru.
Oh, man.
Jagger was trying to draw that charge, and just a little travel.
And I feel bad because the Blazers were working so hard down there offensively. They have number 33, Braden Roaring, in for the Blazers.
Winding down here on the third quarter, getting into Elger. Elger trying to.
Nice cut by Peck. Looks like he was held by number 0.
Bauru.
Yes, sir. Hey, Andy, Boru's only a sophomore, only one on the team.
Good. I like that name. We can keep saying it. It's a couple more years.
Yeah, it's kind of like Brew, but messed up a little bit.
Bauru. Sounds like he was a character in the Jungle Book or something, doesn't it?
Yeah, here's a three-pointer by Jack Neer.
Yeah. Oh. That's the end of your third quarter. Boyne City rolling 58, Kalkaska 27. And I'm sure you're going to see a lot of different players in here in the fourth.
I'll be back, Andy. I'm going to put my shorts on.
We are going to. We got a highlight reel here before we come back.
Oh, here's Cotton Eye Joe.
Oh boy.
Anybody shooting free throws?
MHSA Cotton Eye Joe rule, in effect.
You know,
let's
Andy,
take a look at some of the third quarter highlights. And that was Mason Wilson kicking out to Alex Calcaterra right in front of the Rowdies. Knocks down a 3.
What's he got? 3 or 4 3-pointers tonight, Alex?
I think 3, maybe.
At least 3.
Here's Calcaterra, sets it out to Wilcox, and he knew that was going in. You can see he just planted his feet, left that follow through up. Hugh Tumbo, the good save by
nice pass.
Neer, and then drops it down to Chaz Stonick. And just a good hustle play all around for Boyne City to keep that ball alive.
I like that. You see when Chaz scored that basket, he pointed.
Yeah.
I like when they give credit, you know.
Yeah, that's a Dean Smith thing from North Carolina. You always point to the player that passed you the ball, and that's teamwork. Well, start the fourth. Got some new people in here.
I'm just gonna ask, everybody all right in the truck?
Everybody's okay, right? We're getting some audio that's. Oh.
And just like that, Kalkaska with an easy 2 points off the backboard.
Brandon Roaring gets that one.
Wilcox bring up the ball for the Ramblers out to Jack Neer. Oh, nice cut by Wilcox and a great finish off the backboard. Wow.
See how high he got right there?
Yes.
Just it looks effortless.
Oh, he floats, Andy.
He's some kind of athlete, I'll tell you.
He is, man. He's special. I'm really going to miss that kid. Where's Wilcox's grandparents? Speaking of that, Andy.
Yeah, are they watching in Florida?
Yeah, we didn't. We got Grandpa Fathead up here, I think. That's a Wilcox grandpa right up there on the Fathead on the wall. He was here last week. 7:08 remaining in the fourth quarter. Boyne City 60. Kalkaska 32.
Mustafa hit a 3 there. He's heating up.
It's been a very, very low fouling game, Andy.
You can see they're trying to get that ball into Trenton McBee. Trying to get him some touches. Here's Jack Neer with the floater. No good. Rebound. Alger rips that one, and they're going to call a jump ball. Jump ball, and you had a tie-up with Tommy Olds and Jaden Alger, and I think glad they called that one a jump ball quickly. Look at this. He wraps that up. Look at Tommy Olds, number 10, trying to hang on for dear life.
Getting right in there. So like you said, hey, Kalkaska has Tommy Olds, number 10 in the ball game, and they also just brought in number 42, Adam Williams, a junior. Jack Neer with the basket and one, going to the free throw line to shoot the bonus.
Jack Neer. Watch this in here. Good pass by Trent McBee. I love the way Trent McBee passes into the post. He's got 3 guys on him. Did he get up over? I think he got up over somebody.
He did.
Here's a look at the bench. Look at the bench.
Yeah.
Just a synchronized.
You like to see this here,
shows,
Alex,
yeah.
you know, right in the middle of all that. Goes to show you he's not only a basketball player, he likes to be a leader on the team. So having fun. Like to see the seniors here having some success.
Little dribble handoff stuff going on here.
It's going to be a body foul on Jaden Elger. Looks like his feet were moving, and he's pedaling backwards.
Well, that's tough. I mean, that's a simple offense, but very hard to defend if you look. A lot of dribble and then pass in and just you're handing the ball off. So it's hard to get under that screen, and Alger just had a hard time getting his feet moving.
That was a great take by 33, Braden Roaring.
It's quick,
You know?
it's hard. You come off that thing, it's hard to get through. Good hustle by McBee, but it's going to be Kalkaska ball.
Number 32, Ethan Schaub checks in for the Blazers.
He really does a nice job.
So for the Ramblers, we have Gavin Hewitt.
Nice pass.
Nice
inside.
block. Mason Wilcox coming from behind with a swat.
Adam Williams. That was a great pass down into the post. And
Wilcox is doing
Wilcox
everything,
is
Andy.
wiping it clean.
Oh, man. So again, for the Ramblers, we have Drew Neer. We have Mason Wilcox, Jaden Elger, Gavin Hewitt.
30-second timeout
Trenton
for
McBee.
Kalkaska after the Wilcox block. Why don't we do some sponsors here, bro?
All right, Andy. Fourth quarter brought to you by Northern Michigan Escapes. Are you looking to purchase a second home primarily for your own vacations and offset the cost with rental revenue? Or are you an investor with location flexibility seeking a great cap rate? Regardless, whether you're looking to purchase an investment property or sell one for the best possible price, we're here to help. Go Boyne. Love the Walshes, obviously. Mr. Walsh helps coach the varsity team here. Mrs. Walsh is now the varsity volleyball coach. Great family, so appreciate you guys sponsoring us so we can do what we love to do, Andy. Eat pizza and watch basketball.
I agree. I just couldn't comment because I have pizza in my mouth. No, I'm just reminding you, Brew, this is my Valentine's dinner right now. This cold piece of pizza and some popcorn.
I like it.
Wouldn't have it any other way, huh?
Right. That last foul committed by the Ramblers, number 12, Drew Neer. That'll be his first.
Boru for 3, and that one I might have got tipped by Hutumbo. But didn't look like it. They're giving it to Boyne City, so it's a little short for Boru. Good defense, and he stepped out. Otherwise, Adam Williams would have had an easy bucket right there. Good hustle by Mustafa.
Better hear him get that ball in.
Get it into McBee. Good defense by the Blazers up front on that press. They jump here. Skip pass over to Hutumbo in the corner. A little too high. That's why the defense could catch up. Wilson going to baseline. Good
Nice
pass to
Mason.
Alger.
Great job.
Man. Good job. Usually there's nothing on that baseline. There's really hard angle to shoot. But, man, when you know you're going in there setting up that pass to the opposite block, that's a great move.
It was a great job by Mason Wilson.
Did you see Jaden Alger had his hands ready? He knew that was coming. Oh, great job.
Yes, great take by number 33, Braden Roaring, getting fouled on the, looks like he was on the shot, I believe.
So Braden Roaring, the senior, kind of reminds me of Thorsten Boy, that just the great, you know, they're kind of long and lanky, and they got some great slashing moves, hard to keep up with defensively, and they're finding their way in here and getting to the free throw line.
I know Kalkaska hasn't not put this together tonight as far as the team and the victory here, but I tell you, I like a lot of their players. They have some really nice looking basketball bodies on that team.
Well, I was talking to their coach, Matt Olds, earlier today, and you know, he was just talking freely. I asked him about the game tonight. What do you think and stuff? And he didn't want to talk X's and O's or anything like that. He just wanted to say, you know, Boyne City and Kalkaska are in two different spots in their programs. You know, right now Kalkaska is building. They're trying to get, you know, more young people in there helping out that want to be there for a while.
Yeah.
And that's what you need to have. And he said Boyne City's always had that, and it builds a strong program. You got young people. You got Ryan Brubaker coming in to coach baseball. You know, and you don't have a lot of dads. I mean, you do have a lot of dads, but you also have some young talent, some alumni coming back that want to help and build that program. So Kalkaska is headed that way. He knows that. But right now, it's just he recognizes going against Boyne City. That's what Boyne City has, and Kalkaska is not there yet. So it was kind of refreshing to have that kind of open talk with him. I appreciate him talking freely with me.
Yeah, coach seems like a great guy.
Here comes Trent McBee.
Oh.
Not known for his ball handling skills. Knew when to get rid of it. That was smart.
And for the Ramblers, we have number 0, Chaz Stonick, back in the game, and Jagger Peck.
Drew Neer missed that three. Peck with the rebound. McBee, a little long. Drew Neer, rebound. Kicks it out. Wilson for three. That one, no good. Chaz Stonick.
Rebound, and way to get in there, White. Nice job, Chaz.
Tied up.
Kalkaska bringing number 12, Camden Moore, back into the ballgame. What do we call there? Jump ball?
That was a jump ball.
Okay.
He got tied up. Good call there by the officiating crew. And again, the officiating crew's done a great job here tonight.
They've done a great job.
Because you haven't noticed them.
Yep.
And that's what I've always, you know, learned about good officiating crews. You don't notice them.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. They didn't take the game over. They didn't control it. They didn't. You know, sometimes you do. You go to games and you see crews come out and they try to make their presence felt.
Yep.
You know, it's like sometimes just let the kids play, man.
It's about the kids.
Yeah.
Same thing with the custodial crew, right? If they're really good, you don't realize they're there. Right?
That's right.
So if you're sitting there complaining about this isn't clean or that isn't clean, you know that they're there. But complaining about calls, you know that they're there. But these guys have done a great job. I don't know if we should be showing this. Here. Tom Johnson, leader of that crew, he's a tremendous athlete in his day, and he's always done a great job. He does all sorts of basketball games, and man, he misses calls and he knows it. He does it fairly on both sides. He explains everything to the kids. I love it.
Yep. And a lot of that's communication, man. Just, you know, hey, we're all human. We make mistakes.
Yeah, he owns it and he explains it to the kids. And again, you're still here. These are kids, right? You're still teaching them. You're still trying to work with them just like we do in the classroom. This is just an extension of the classroom, and he does a great job of officiating that way. We're
always talking about sportsmanship, and, you know, that's one thing as a coach you constantly stress as, you know, to your players and to your coaching staff. You know, and it's hard enough to find officials, whether it be basketball, football, baseball, it doesn't matter. They're so hard to find, you know, and, you know, a lot of these games are fun, you know, and it's about keeping the passion and the drive involved, and we can't do it without the officials. So
Tommy Olds, a little short on the three. Adam Williams with a rebound and foul on Jagger Peck, and he's getting his money's worth tonight, isn't he, Brew?
Yeah, he is. The bench was pretty happy for Kalkaska about that call.
That's 3 fouls on Jagger Peck. But Adam Williams, he's a good-looking junior, physical specimen, quick, lanky. Oh, good inbounds play.
Got his body squared right there off the white box.
Ethan Schaub,
it's everything we talk about.
Right up on the corner of the box. Ethan Schaub for 2. Here goes Mason Wilson.
I love the energy he brings, Mason. He's a tough kid, man.
You watch here in the waning minutes here of this game that's gotten away from Kalkaska. They're still working on things, and this is what I was talking about in pregame, Brew. And Boyne City should be working on things right now. It looks like that they're just working on different rotations of kids coming in there. You're going to need this experience down the stretch. But Kalkaska, knowing that this game is out of hand, they're still working on stuff. They're still working on that run and jump press they got going.
Nice take. It was a good shake.
There's Chaz Stonick with that. What we always talk about. He usually has 1 or 2 of those per game.
Well, you can see
good
right
spin
there.
move. Jagger Peck, go baby.
Nice
and
block.
gets it blocked by Roaring.
Well, what I liked about that play, if we go back to Chaz, you could see the explosion on his face. You could hear it even coming out.
Yep.
He attacked the rim, and that's something that we don't get a chance to see enough, I don't feel.
Yeah, I think he needs to have that mentality every time he gets that ball. Triple threat, we talk about triple threat, and he's looking usually to get rid of that ball quicker than he's looking to attack the rim. And that was a great move there by Jagger Peck, but it was wiped clean by Roaring, and he returns the favor here with a steal, but look out, we got all sorts of mayhem. Slippery ball, grease pig over here. And Schaub is going to end the madness.
Nice ball movement by Kalkaska. It was a great steal. Way to push the ball up.
Did you mean ball movement by that ball rolling around on the floor for a while?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, they still controlled it. Boyne didn't get it.
It's like a game of marbles down there.
Looks like we're going to have an offensive charge down here on this end. They call that on Chaz. That'll be his first foul. That's Boyne City's 7th.
He's being a little more aggressive now. And that was a little too aggressive. And he's going to get a foul. So Tommy Olds, nice little turnaround jumper, and he's going to knock it down.
Great shot, Tommy.
Catch and square, knock it down.
It looks like Kalkaska went to a full court press here.
Yeah, you can see they're working on that, working out the kinks. Adam Williams hustling down, knocking that ball away. Tommy Olds gets it, trying to get through the mess there, and he gets fouled by Drew Neer.
Yep. Ooh. Boy, did he call on 12? 0. Looks like he might have called that on Chaz again.
They both kind of had him smushed there, you can see. I don't know which one. You got one here, you got one here.
Right there.
So,
and then you hear the squeaking on the floor.
Yeah. I hope that was his shoes and not his skin. Good
Way
rebound.
to get up. Yep, Chaz Stonick with the rebound. Jagger Peck pushing the ball up to Drew Neer. Pull it back, run some clock down.
Oh,
nice pass by Wilson. Yes, sir.
Nice shot by Chaz Stonick. Thought he was going to dunk that one, but he came down kind of weird on that ankle.
I love Chaz Stonick. I mean, just a great kid, works hard. You know, he goes home and works on the dairy farm every day, and just a wonderful kid, man.
Schaub, a little pump fake there, bud. A little up and under on Stonick. Drew Neer.
Nice move, Drew. Oh, he didn't finish. That was a great Euro step. Boy, these kids must work on that a lot,
Yeah, it's tough control. I mean, you got so many kids nowadays taking charges that you just can't go right, left like you normally do a layup. You got to make sure you change direction a little bit. Slip
Andy.
by him.
We've got a bottle tossed on the floor here.
Oh my, Ramble Rowdy's getting a little too rowdy.
I saw who threw it, Andy.
Uh-oh. Brew is on the hunt now.
I saw who threw it.
Well, that is Stonick's 3rd foul. And Schaub is going to go to the line.
Ethan Schaub Jr. hits the first one.
So they got some good juniors coming back next year.
And they got Bo Rue, a sophomore.
Banco, Williams, Schaub, solid player inside. Camden Moore got some minutes tonight. Tommy Olds, coach's son.
Yep.
I mean, they got something to build with here. Nice outlet pass, nice catch. Oh my!
Nice feed.
Nice job there by everybody, just getting their hands on it and keeping it alive. Drew Neer, that one a little bit off. Tommy Olds with the rebound. And again, everybody's just being very active here on offense. And
charge.
They call a charge there. Jaden Alger gets the charge. Tommy Olds picking it up.
Minute 21 to go in the ball game. Boyne City 67. Kalkaska Blazers 41.
Every time that was at the other end of the floor, Brew, but I say it every time we get a charge call. I would love to see that restricted area in high school.
Yes.
There's Jaden Alger. Look at that, the big flex. Man, I love how Jaden Alger knows where he has to be and he has his hands ready. Watch him have his hands ready. Mason Wilson flying down. And he just has his hands ready, and that ball is right there on his hands, and it goes up right away. And look at that. I love to see that excitement out of Jaden Alger.
Got hit free throw, though.
He flips the switch. He's going after his own rebound, though. Adam Williams.
And Kalkaska's off and running.
And Schaub
Nice
gets it to
take.
fall. And this is just turning into a...
Yeah, I think if you're Boyne City, slow it down a little bit. We don't need to do all this here.
Jagger Peck for the layup. Crowd's going to love that. Jagger Peck. Well, next broadcast is this Friday. It's senior night here versus Charlevoix. That's going to be a big one. And then Jagger Peck with a steal here. And he's got Jaden Alger. I thought he was setting it up for a dunk.
I thought he was going to throw the alley-oop to Mason Wilson.
He was going to go to Mason Wilson, but he saw Jaden Alger. He thought maybe we'll try to get a dunk for Alger.
Right. Nice crossover. Oh.
And that should pretty much do it. Just kind of run the clock out here, gentlemen.
Great job by both teams tonight. Very well played. Clean ball game. Great job officiating. Great job by the men and women in the truck tonight.
Yeah, fantastic
Everybody
job.
did amazing.
Yep.
And great job by Andy Bryant.
Yeah, good job, Brew. You did a fantastic job. Broadcaster of the year, buddy.
Right. Last week you were kicking me off, and now this week you want me back.
Well, you're getting those votes. I'm not voting for it. We are going to take it right away here and cut this one short. It's Valentine's Day. Let's get home to our loved ones.
That's right.
73-43 is your final. Great job by the officials tonight.
Yes, great job by the officials.
Fantastic, as always. And we are going to cut it short here with 73-43. Tom Johnson giving us the sign out.
Yep.
But great job here tonight for Boyne City. Tune in Friday. We're taking on Charlevoix here again in the wheelhouse. For Ryan Brubaker, I'm Andy Bryant. Good night for the Rambler Sports Network.
Drive safe.